Excellent serve out wide.
2-0, Townsend.
We've seen this in this match, the players Danielle Collins is obviously really upset about something. Not quite sure what. Double fault. Slightly unfortunate off the top of the net. Served very well in this match. So we're back on serve. And we're back all square, 2 apiece.
2-all.
Back end into the net from Collins. Townsend.
3-2.
That's the mini break again.
Townsend.
Balls will go to her end of the court all at once. She's really struggling out there, Danielle Collins, feeling for it at the moment. Players congratulating each other. Danielle Collins not happy at all out there. But Taylor Townsend take a bow. Fantastic performance. And she is into round 2 in Cincinnati. 6-4, 7-6. Tremendous performance. Danielle Collins going straight off, leaving her back behind. Taylor Townsend going to pack up for her by the looks of it. Definitely something not quite right with Danielle Collins out there today. We wish her well, but it's Taylor Townsend into the second round. That's really good stuff from Taylor Townsend. That's Danielle Collins' bag, giving it to her coaching team. Nice touch.
Just a few days away from the U.S. Open. We're always looking forward to that every year. Obviously, the last Grand Slam of the year, but not before we get the Montreal Open. Victoria beating Naomi in the final yesterday, or was it 2 days ago? And then the Cincinnati Open is underway. Really weird that round 1 of the Cincinnati Open is the same day that the finals were in Montreal. Just a very different schedule this year than last year, and the finals being on a Thursday, that was weird. Probably will be the same thing next week, where the finals will be on a Thursday or a Friday instead of a Saturday and a Sunday, which kind of just too weird. But we'll see who wins the Cincinnati Open. It's an important tournament, obviously. People who want to improve their ranking for the U.S. Open and get a better draw starting the U.S. Open. And certainly anytime you can win a WTA 1000 event. Montreal was WTA 1000, and I assume that Cincinnati is a 1000 as well. If it's not, let me know in the comments. But a lot of fun watching this one, and always fun watching Taylor Townsend, and not fun really watching Danielle being in quite a bit of distress in this match. But she is very unpredictable, and she's going through some stuff, and we wish her all the best, as she didn't even take her bag when she walked off court. I think she knew that someone would get that for her. But yeah, she was very, very frustrated about something. And quite frankly, every time she steps on the court, she's kind of like a Yulia Putintseva or a Helena Ostapenko or a Nick Kyrgios. We don't know what's going to happen when they take the court. So Danielle, we'll see her again, we assume, in the U.S. Open. It should be a lot of fun. Victoria, she won Montreal, and I think she's pulled out of this Cincinnati Open, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I saw that her round 1 was canceled. I assume that was because Victoria was the one who pulled out. So a lot of fun seeing this. Today is Friday, so we're going into the weekend. So round one for most of the big name players will be tomorrow. I think Zachary played today. I didn't see how she did. I need to check on that. Always fun seeing the Greek superstar Maria Sakkari. And all the big names are tomorrow. Swiatek, I think Sabalenka is playing tomorrow. Sabalenka didn't play in Montreal, so she'll be playing tomorrow. Will we get some huge matchups in this one? Will Swiatek play Ostapenko, who's her arch nemesis? Will Swiatek play Sabalenka? We haven't seen that in a really long time. Swiatek Sabalenka match is something I really would look forward to. The Polish Queen versus the Belarusian. That'd be pretty sweet. Goff. I assume Pagula is going to play in this one. So all the top five superstars. The unpredictable Mira Andreeva is probably playing in this one. So we'll see what's going on in here. Who's going to win the Cincinnati Open? Who do you have winning Cincinnati? And then more excitingly, who do you have winning the U.S. Open? Should be a lot of fun to figure that one out. U.S. Open is tough. It starts late in August and kind of ends when football season starts. So it doesn't get really, unless you're a big tennis fan. I always am just annoyed by that. That if it started just a week earlier, it wouldn't run into the NFL schedule and it would be more in the sports headlines. But that's the way it's set up. So as football season kicks off, that'll be the finals weekend, I think, unless I'm incorrect and they've changed the schedule on that. But yeah, Danielle Collins playing today. She's out, and Taylor Townsend moves on. Taylor, of course, if you don't know, a wonderful tennis analyst, and she is getting back into playing more singles in the last 8 to 10 months. And she is such a great doubles player. Has really made a career out of playing so well in doubles. So it's been a lot of fun. If this is your first time getting your tennis analysis right here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, thank you so much. There's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. See right there over there on your phone or on your computer. It just says the word thanks. You can click on that and send me money that way through YouTube. It's a beautiful thing. And any amount helps. And I love seeing those thanks notifications on my phone. Thank you so much. Subscribe button is below, and all the YouTubers say it. Please hit the subscribe button, but it really does make a difference when you do that. Just a quick little subscribe click with your finger on your iPhone, your Android, or on your computer, laptop, or your iPad. So I appreciate that. And yeah, actually, super late right now. We didn't get to watching the Townsend Danielle Collins match till later today on Friday. This match happened about 11:30 a.m. Central here in the U.S. and didn't get to watching it till now. So as I stand here, it's pretty late at night. So not common that we do that, but this Cincinnati Open kind of snuck up on us a little bit because it collided basically with the Montreal Open. It's weird that two big tournaments are not even starting at the same time. One's ending and the other one's starting at the same time. It's just weird. But it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot more tennis to go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but after the U.S. Open, I think these players go to Asia. I assume they're going to play in the China Open, the Korea Open, Japan Open, and then maybe that'll pretty much end the season before we get to WTA finals, and then that'll officially end the season, and that's very sad. We'll have to wait for a little bit of time, couple months before the tennis season kicks off again. There should be some exhibition matches and stuff like that before we get to all the stuff over there in the other continent of Australia. So just incredible how many matches these players play. And yeah, we'll see how. Let's end on Iga Swiatek. We do a ton of Iga Swiatek analysis here on Best Muscle Video on YouTube, and she lost to Clara Townsend from Denmark over there in Montreal. Is where those two played, and she lost. Clara played really well, and then Clara got beat by Naomi Osaka. But yeah, we'll see how Townsend does. Townsend's not really. You talk to people in the tennis world. Townsend's not on too many people's radar, but I think she was playing really well in Montreal, so it's going to be a lot of fun to see how she does there. Really sad that Victoria is not playing in the Cincinnati Open, the Canadian teenager who won the Montreal Open, because everyone's going to be looking forward to seeing her play over there in the U.S. Open. So I don't think she's playing in Cincinnati, but correct me if I'm wrong. And correct me on how to pronounce her name, because apparently I've been mispronouncing that. And let me mention another player, Alex, and I won't say her name either, her last name. Alex from the Philippines, I think she'll be playing in the U.S. Open too. So those are two. Let's end on that. Those are two teenagers that are really interesting. Um, Two superstars right now, two new superstars in tennis. Alex from the Philippines, Victoria from Canada, and you kind of feel like Victoria's maybe the real deal. She's interesting. Of course, we said that about Alex when she won the Miami Open, and then Alex maybe not right now the real deal as far as being potential top 10 player, because she has struggled a little bit since winning or since losing to Pagula in the Miami Open. I think she lost in the semis, so that was a lot of fun. Who knows? There's a lot of pressure in tennis, as you see. I mean, Naomi Osaka uh, pretty much gave up the last game on purpose when she was playing Victoria the other night. So the pressure got to her, and she was very frustrated. But that was tough to see. It was hard to watch the end of that match because it's not an exaggeration. I mean, Naomi gave up that game pretty much on purpose. It was weird. At least the last few points she did on that. It could have been 6-2, 6-3. Who knows? Maybe Naomi could have come back and won the match. The match isn't over till the very end, and she definitely uh, pretty much gave up right there at the end. It was weird. I will leave with that. We love Naomi Osaka. I'm a quarter Japanese. Naomi Osaka, of course, from Japan. We love her so much. And keep it here. Best muscle, but can't even talk. Best muscle video on YouTube. Thank you so much. So late at night right now. I'm going to get back to the working on stuff. And I appreciate you. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. And I will talk to you later. The Cincinnati Open. Let's see what happens.